On this episode of Picker Road, we are in the central coast of California. We're on our way down the 101 towards San Luis Obispo. And look, it's one of my favorite words in the English language, antiques. Hey, this is an amazing looking antique mall called The Barn. We're going to check it out.
Later, we're going to bring you a special treat, one of my favorites, champagne cake.
And as always, we're going to take you guys right along for this adventure. So come on, join the journey.
I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the country finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road.
Well, I am so excited. Here we are at the Barn, Antiques and Uniques. Let's take a look. I'm so excited. Oh, right off the bat, look at this beautiful little piece. Really nice. Look at the Bullicante in that.
Wow.
Very pretty. That one too. Nice. Oh my goodness, there's so much to look at. Look at this purse here, Will. Oh, it's vegan leather. You can feel very comfortable wearing that.
Now we're in Santa Margarita, which
Uh-huh.
is just north of San Luis Obispo.
Very, very close. And one of the wonderful things about a store like the Barn is that the prices are much more reasonable here on the Central Coast than if you get into the larger cities like maybe Santa Barbara and certainly Los Angeles. So this is a place that you can come find your treasures and get a great deal.
Look at the bear.
I know. Let's see what kind of deals we can find. Well, for instance, look at this booth here. Everything is 20% off. Wow. That's a nice chunk off. Look at these little treasures in here.
Do I see that
What do you
correctly?
see?
Look at those vintage copies of The Wizard of Oz and the Emerald City of Oz by L. Frank Baum.
Oh, look at that.
I'm trying to see what it says on the note
Get
up
in
there.
there.
It says just vintage Wizard of Oz books. They're asking $75 a piece on them. That's really amazing.
Look at the little perfume bottles.
I think a lot of people don't know that L. Frank Baum wrote a whole series of books. It's not just The Wizard of Oz. There's like, what, 15, 20 books in the collection?
I think so. Oh, look at this white dog. Oh, he's very sweet. He's $18.
So he would be about 14 or 15.
Something around there. We'll remember him. I'm looking at these little jewelry pieces in here, but of course I am, right? What else would I be looking at? I like that little egg there. We might have to get them to open the case later for that. Let's keep looking. Oh, we've got some old purses here. Look at that, rhinestones.
You know.
I know, rhinestone. And I'm trying to see the name. I don't think I see a maker on there. I don't see a price on that one. That one's, ooh, look at that. That's got the plastic over the, it's kind of like a lace that's underneath the plastic. Vintage purse. They went $8 for it. And it is a majestic. Got a little bit of wear in there. And, oh, look at, we've got some, is that Murano candy? I believe it is. They went $5 a piece for those. Let's see. Oh, look at these cats. Boy, I'm just seeing everything I want to pick up and touch. They're made in Kenya. They're $12. We just did a cat show, else I'd probably be grabbing those. I am looking for paperweights though, because we are going to do a paperweight show. That one is $15. That's rather pretty. I'm trying to see if it's signed anywhere. I don't see a signature on that one. Let's put that there. Ooh, Tiki Harvey's in Lake Tahoe.
Oh, yes.
We were just in Lake Tahoe.
We had lunch at Harvey's.
We did.
Go back and watch that video.
Absolutely. Oh, Turkey Day is coming. Oh, I love this. Look at the dogs. That's a fun little tea towel. How much do they want for that one? They want only $6 for that. What's it say there? Emma Bridgewater. That's a good name. We should do a dog show at some point. I think that would be super popular.
Wolf. My dog is spoiled by Santa. Aw.
I believe that. Let's see what this piece is here. Look at that. It almost looks like ivory. It's a toothpick holder. 15. Appetizer sticks. And it's very vintage. Look at that. That's a nice little piece. Ooh. And here we go. That is a kind of a business promotional piece. All right.
Did you see the little poodle back there?
The
blue poodle?
The little blue poodle? Yeah, he's
a project piece, but
I think so.
He's a wolf.
He is a wolf. He's a great wolf. All right, let's keep going.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's a vintage one.
It is. Oh, we got some vintage bottles here, too.
Oh.
Got so much to look at. Oh, look. Now I'm starting to notice these carved cowrie shells. Oh, look. Coronado. Is that the Hotel Del?
That is the Hotel Del Coronado.
That is great.
Wow.
$15.
Now, do I see this correctly up here?
What do you see?
Wade's figurines are $2 each.
Oh. Well, William, are you not the little master? Let me get in there. Look at the bear with the little hat on.
Roar.
Wade. All right, let's take him. Look at the little gorilla. Wade, let's take him. They're not all Wade, though. Some of them are plastic. So let's see what else we have. There's one. What is that? That is I think that's a gorilla, too.
Or a monkey. Can't quite tell.
Or a
It's something at
monkey.
the bottom, right?
Yeah, well, it
Oh, it
says Wade.
Okay, there you go.
Let's
I see
take
some
that.
Wades there in the front.
Oh, yes, here we go. It's
That's a monkey for sure.
that's a monkey, yeah. But it's got a chip.
Oh, darn.
Darn, they have to be perfect. You guys know me. Is that a hippo?
That's a rhino.
Rhinoceros. That is a little rhino. Do you see Wade? I think it's right there. There's the little Wade. So we'll take that. And I'm still working here. That's another. They got a lot of little monkeys here.
Is that a Wade goose right here?
I'm getting there. Let's see. It's a. Aw, there's Chippy.
Oh, darn.
Chip on the back. Here's another monkey. Looks like these are pretty much Wade monkeys. So, let me see. What else oh, here's another goose, though.
Planet of the Wades.
Yeah, really. Oh, that is the one I just put back. Silly
Yes.
me. There's the other one, because I know I saw it too. That one's got a chip on its back, too. Okay, so these are plastic. Let's see. Plastic.
I see one there. I see one.
Where? Oh, there you go. You're good.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Oh,
Squirrel with a face chip.
squirrel needs a little rhinoplasty. Well, here are my little treasures. I have 5 of them. We're going to do a hand to Gary and keep on looking.
So just underneath the Wade's figures, there was a big box of ephemera that I pulled a few items out. Of course, I love ephemera because that's history. Look at this vintage picture. It's a postcard of the Golden Nugget Gambling Hall on Fremont Street in Las Vegas. Then we've got Higuera Street in San Luis Obispo. That's where we're heading to right after this. And then look at this old stereoscope. So stereoscopes were super popular at the turn of the century. You would use a viewer that you would put up to your face, almost like a Viewmaster, but it was much longer, and it would have two lenses here, and it would combine the two images together, and it would be in 3D. So this one was photographed and published by B.W. Kilburn in Littleton, New Hampshire, and it shows salmon fishermen on the Columbia River in Oregon. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is copyright 1896. That's 130 years old. Isn't that incredible? That is $3, and I think I'm going to pick that up.
Boy, we're finding so many little treasures. Look at this little box here, for instance. Now, why does that have a, is that a, that might be for potpourri. Or, you know what I've also learned, and I don't know that this is that, but they used to use these little boxes for women to put their hair in as they would brush their hair at night. And I'm talking about Victorian. They would take any hair from their brush and stick it in there. And or stick it in a box of sorts, and they saved it. And I know they made jewelry and other things. The Victorians did some crazy things.
That's where the term waste not, want not comes from.
Very much so. All right, let's keep moving and see what else we can find. Oh, look at this. Oh, the old steamboats. Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
Oh, and look at these little bags of, looks like raw turquoise. Oh, that'd be nice for a jewelry maker.
They're asking $10 a bag, it looks like.
These prints are very interesting. I'm trying to see the name of the artist. Framed art. Very, very interesting. And look at the, they even come down here. All right, and look, you've got a tapestry, a framed gilt tapestry. It looks to be maybe Greek. All right, let's go around the corner. Oh, look at the little treasures. Oh, little dog. So sweet. Oh, we're getting really, really tiny little.
Look at how small those are.
They're very small. And these are those old quilted boxes the women would keep their gloves in. And everyone wore gloves. Look at that. Those are kid skin. Feel that, William. Feel how soft those are.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of a lost art of dressing very formally. And got a little, that's got a little chip there, so we won't explore that.
If I know my history correctly, Cole Porter's wife, Linda, who was the great-granddaughter of Robert E. Lee,
oh, yes.
never wore the same pair of gloves twice.
Really? Interesting. And these are $25 for a set of 3. All right, keep going here.
This is Dick Tracy here. I'm on the case.
All right.
Either that or Curious George.
Well, I think we should try it on you.
Ooh.
It's not a rhinestone cowboy hat, but what the heck.
Take the camera.
All right, let's see. How do you look?
Not my size.
Not your size. All right, no, sorry about that. We'll get you one.
20% off.
Always a good sign. This little votive. That's glass. I thought that was metal with kind of
like an
inlaid
cloisonné?
cloisonné type work on it. And let's look over here. Yellow. What is this? Just a little container. It's very vintage.
I'm not sure what you would put in that.
I'm not sure either. At first I thought it might be a very tiny tumble up, but it's not. Oh, those are old. Look at that. Probably the 70s with that lime green. What else do we have? Looking. Oh, we have some pottery pieces. Let's see. That's not old. Okay, let's move on. Well, the booths just keep on coming. It looks like they're selling a little Singleton Shaker, which are great. You can use these on dressers, and you can put hat pins and all sorts of little things, anything that you can stick in the holes there. And it gives them a second life. Just because there's only one doesn't mean you can't use it. Oh, William, I think they are.
They're a hoot.
And I think they are.
They're salt and pepper, I think?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah.
That one's a Salt Turner, it looks like.
They look like the little animals that make noise when you turn them upside down.
I gotcha.
But they've got holes in the top, so I'm not really sure on that. Oh, look in here, Will. It keeps on going.
Wow.
We've got more goodies back here. What does it say? Vintage. Everything on these shelves is vintage from Kenya.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Now we've got a whole bunch of little treasures in here. I just want to see if I can open this carefully. And just want to see this little vase. Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's a Wesley, I guess, China hand-painted vase. Oh, there we go. It is marked. That's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So very much to look at. You got to kind of take it all in. Down here, we just have some other little treasures. And back here, now we're getting into kind of some rustic looking booths. What is this here? Look at this pretty lady. It's a Fleischmann's yeast advertisement. Judging by her hair, I'd say the 19 teens. Oh, right there.
1919.
1919. I was right. I was going to say 1918, 1920, somewhere around there. And oh, we have some little plastic cups.
Okay, that's so funny.
What?
In our last video,
Yes.
when we were up in Monterey,
Uh-huh.
we got that vintage Gainsborough Blue Boy, and
Oh.
there's a framed Gainsborough Pink Girl.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. And over here, oh, look at these pieces. These look quite old. Look at that color. Yes.
What does that say on the bottom there?
They are Wing
USA.
This some initials before it. And the tag is very faded, but I believe it's $45 for the set. And oh, look, we have some Francoma up here. Little Francoma jug. They want $14 for that. I do better with the Francoma when it's in a color other than brown. The brown doesn't always bring as much. Like if it was blue, it would be quite amazing. Oh,
well, I find this interesting because
Look.
in 1977, I saw Star Wars when it premiered, and of all things, it was a double feature with True Grit.
True Grit.
that's funny. That's a strange
It
pairing.
was a strange pairing.
Oh, that's fun. Look up here, Will. Look at this vase. It's from Australia, but it's not branded like a tourist piece. It's just handmade in Australia. And I think that's really great. I love
the kangaroo.
Love the kangaroo. I love the imagery, the sun. Beautiful. Let's get this one. It's a nice little vase.
All right.
I have found a little display of Hull pottery.
Little? Who are you calling little? There's 5 shelves of it.
Look at the hand
Oh, that's beautiful.
holding this piece. And you can see it is marked on the bottom, Hull. Let me see. Let me get it in the light for the camera. Hull.
Uh-huh.
And they want $65 for that. That's quite lovely. Lovely piece. Love the way the hand holds it.
It's really something.
It is. Very, very nice. There's no discount on this booth, though, is there?
Does not appear to be.
That's too bad. I like that piece a lot.
And look up top here.
What do I see?
An outrigger hand carved by a Samoan chief.
Oh my goodness.
That's epic.
How much do they want for that?
They had it marked $225, but it's on sale for $150.
That is crazy.
That's amazing.
Imagine if you have a tiki bar.
Uh-huh.
You hang that from the ceiling.
You imagine how far that'll go?
Oh my goodness.
Where
That is fantastic.
Where are my Disney folk? I made a Moana reference.
Okay, you did. Oh, and of course, there's some tools. Tool collecting is a very specific niche, but there are a lot of them out there. Look, it looks like you've got some, looks kind of like a Pennsylvania Dutch Amish little girl with her bonnet.
Now look at this back here.
What do you say?
A vintage reverse painted glass cocktail tray, but that is absolutely from before 1958. You know how I know?
By the amount of stars.
Exactly. There's 48 stars on there. So that is a vintage piece for sure, and it's beautiful. Look at the Statue of Liberty and the American flag. It's just fantastic.
That is amazing. Reverse painted cocktail tray. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
There's so much to look at in here.
There really is. Oh, look at the look in this little
the
pig's face.
pig.
He's so cute. What
does it
is
say
he?
there?
He is. Trying to see what it says under here. Ah, I can't get it open.
I think maybe we can read it. What does it say?
What does it
Made
say?
in...
Japan?
May
I
I?
can't try to tell. Yes, please.
Shine in the light here. It says made in occupied Japan.
Occupied Japan. There we go.
So late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, and he's a bank. Unfortunately, he's got a boo-boo.
Somebody had to get the money out.
That's right. You wouldn't get very much money in there, but hey, in those days, your money went a lot further.
Ooh, look at the airplane.
What do you see?
Right here.
Oh, what is that?
That's a...
Orchard Supply.
It's an advertising piece, but
It
it's a vintage
is.
airplane. It's fun.
Got a little glass. It's like a little glass bear there. And
This appears to be open. Okay, very good.
yeah, it's open. Oh, I like this. What is this? Let me see if I can get this out of there very carefully. Look at that. It is a porcelain tiny dresser, vintage. Let's see what it says. Oh, made in China. I don't know how vintage that is. I guess it's probably from the 80s maybe, and that would be considered vintage. That would be correct. Let's see what else we have in
Now
here.
that looks like it's trying to be Yadro. I'm guessing it's not.
No, I can see it's not. The quality's just not there on that one. All right, let's move on to back here. Look at this room. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there surely is.
Wow, that's a garden space.
Well, everything looks beautiful, but since we're traveling and we kind of have limited space, I think I'm going to keep up with the smaller booths.
Absolutely. Look at the Donald Duck serving tray down there.
He's
Is
cute.
that Donald or Daffy?
I'm not sure. My goodness, I'm not sure. But it's a duck.
Absolutely.
I'm sure of that.
Wow. She's ready to go shopping.
She's quite amazing.
She's a Margaret Levan Alley cat.
Oh, my
Caddy D
goodness.
for $55.
Oh.
Very fun.
Oh, there's some very interesting jewelry down here, Will. Look at those. Those are extremely tribal looking.
Mm-hmm. Look at those cameo ones in the back there.
Those are pretty.
And then what do we have down here?
Just different necklaces, and that's very pretty. That one right there.
Looks like some Wedgwood back there.
Yes. Very
and a
much
Dooney
so.
purse.
Where'd you see that? Oh, Dooney and Burke. There we go. Oh, look at this pretty little lamp. $29.95. What is this? Oh, that's heavy.
Is that cast
Little
iron?
Cast iron bank. $65 for that piece. Ooh, that's a fancy hat. Makes me think of our Christmas spectacular that is coming up.
Oh, can't wait for that.
I know. I'm excited. There's some lovely jewelry up here. Let's see what we have. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty fancy. And I like that blue one. Isn't that beautiful? That blue one is really pretty. All right, well, I think we're going to check out, shall we?
Just as we were about to check out, I was going through this wonderful book of vintage postcards here, and I found this set. These are all Washington, D.C., and then one of Independence Hall. They look to be close to 100 years old, and none of them have been written on. They're asking $2 a piece, so I am definitely going to pick up these 5. Well, that was absolutely fantastic at the barn in Santa Margarita. We found some great little items. We had a great time. We'll definitely be back here. Now it's on to San Luis Obispo.
Let's do it. We are now in San Luis Obispo at the one and only Goodwill. Let's see what they have for us. Well, deck the halls. There's a lot of Christmas. Let's see what we've got. What do you have? Oh, it's a little, that's cute, a little snowman dish. Let's see what's over here.
Of course, I'm always on the lookout for Christmas Lennox.
What do we have here? That's kind of all attached. Let's see. I don't believe that's Lennox. No.
The middle one, I'm guessing, is what, Mikasa? Nope, something else.
Just the quality isn't there, so I'm just gonna leave that. They've got them all taped together. A little bit difficult. Got some glasses here. What does this say? An apple before school. There we go. Trying to see what kind of mugs. Again, San Luis Obispo is very prevalent with artists and potters, and you're always hoping to find maybe a piece of original pottery.
And we found some great items at this particular Goodwill before.
We have. We have for sure, Will. Well, we're into some clear vases now. See if we can see anything of color. What does this say on here? This is hand blown in Romania. That's very, very attractive. Problem is that'd be super, super hard to ship. Oh, a little box here. What does it say? Oh, Thailand. With the little elephants on it. Too bad it says Thailand because that's kind of cute. Oh, it
Is
has
that a candle?
no, it's potpourri of some kind. Ooh, I should not have stuck my nose in that. I do not learn. And let's see what else we have. Have a little painted piece there. Let's go around here, Will. Let's see what we've got down here. Those flowers are so pretty. You know, these kinds of artificial flowers can be really, really pricey. That's interesting. And look at this box. Oh, it's very light. It's plastic. It fooled me. I thought it was glass. Oh, look at this dolphin. Well, he's quite lovely. Let's check. All the points are there. Oh, I like that. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really attractive.
Does it have a price tag on it?
It does. It's
there we
$2.99.
Very nice.
I like that dolphin. That's really quite beautiful. Well done little piece. And what else do we have here? We have Arizona. And what are these guys? Baggies. We have a vintage looking, is that a sailfish? And that's not vintage. I'm not sure. It looks like it might be. It's not marked. I think we'll leave those. The glass dolphin was pretty. Let's see. So much clear. Let's see if we see anything in a nice colored glass. This is nice for entertaining. A nice lazy Susan. And this is kind of like a cut glass, but it's certainly not American Brilliant. Feel how there's no sharpness to that.
No.
So
not.
that's
I still want
certainly
to find
not.
out who named them Lazy Susans, because Susan works pretty hard, you know.
They
She's
do.
spinning around all night long, people.
Yes, really. It looks like the bottom of a chip and dip. Looks like it's missing its metal holder that would hold a small dip dish. Those are always good to find because 9 out of 10 times they're missing from the piece. Let's see what else we have. Let's turn the corner. And what is this? Look at that. That was painted by Catherine back in 1981. Oh, it's kind of sweet. Oh, that's sweet.
Very nice.
Yeah. Let's keep going here. And
Is that an owl?
it's an owl pencil holder.
Aw. He's a very poorly done hoot.
Aww. And we have one of those fake books.
Very popular at Ross.
They are. Well, it looks like we're in our Christmas section here.
What do you wish to find in here?
All sorts of goodies, Christmas goodies. That's just little Christmas decor, decorations. I'm looking, trying to see. Oh, look at these. These aren't expensive, but I think they're very whimsical. It is just a made in China piece. Who makes this? It's Costco, but they are fun. Very whimsical. Look at her. She's the snow fairy.
Oh, very nice.
Costco has some nice products. I must admit, they really do. And look at this white tree here. Uh-oh, that's just a dollar store piece. Some little animals. And what is this? Plastic. Let's keep looking. We have a baggie here. What is in this? We have bells and whistles. No. We have bells and just little ornaments. I don't think anything much to speak about. Boy, when you find those good baggies, it's so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I have a little bottle brush tree here. He's just a modern piece. He's not a vintage one. Metal snowman. And what is this? Just a little cutting board. Of course, it's a star rather than a Santa, so we know it's not Spode. And Christmas, just little Christmas things. Oh, this little Christmas tree. One of those tiny little light up ones. Doesn't work. What does it say? $7.99. I think we'll leave it. And let's see this baggie. I don't see anything of real value in here. So I think we're going to leave it. Oh, here's your Christmas card, Will.
Aw, he's a holiday hoot.
Look at that. May the beauty of nature fill your heart with peace and joy throughout the year.
Wait, let me read it again.
Yes.
May the beauty of nature fill your hoot with peace and joy throughout the year.
He is a hoot. And that is by...
Peter Popper Press. Say that 5 times real fast.
Really? And they've got the cards and everything. That's fun. Of course, there's no price on it. All right.
Well, shall we take our dolphin and head out?
I think we should.
After a fun day of picking on the central coast of California, we're taking a sunset drive up to the Madonna Inn in San Luis Obispo. Now, if you know the Madonna Inn, you understand how over-the-top fun this place is. If you've never heard of the Madonna Inn, you're in for a treat. It was founded in the late 1950s by Alex Madonna, a builder and cattleman, and some of the accent elements from here are leftovers from the building of Hearst Castle. This place is a crazy, fun mishmash of architectural design, and they do not skimp on the pink. Even the golf carts are pink. When I was a teenager, my high school madrigal group used to perform up here at Christmas time, and they truly deck the halls. They're also well known for their colorful goblets served in all the restaurants and available for purchase in the gift shop. So much fun. We're having dinner at the Gold Rush Steakhouse, the property's signature restaurant, and it is as over the top as the rest of the hotel. You start with a charcuterie dish and then have a whimsical cocktail like this El Manhattan, which is a traditional Manhattan with tequila added to it. Oh boy. All meals are served with soup or salad. I had the split pea soup, and before you know it, you are presented with an incredible feast of an entree. Look at the size of this prime rib and these amazing pork chops, of course, all served with baked potatoes. Wow. This is cooked to perfection, and it is so tender. Now, it's time for dessert, and I'm going to let Gary talk about that.
The Madonna Inn is world famous for their delicious pink champagne cake. I've been enjoying the cake since I was a kid when my family would stop on road trips. Now, when we pass through San Luis Obispo, we make sure to grab a slice, and it brings back so many memories.
All right, while we enjoy this incredible slice of cake, let's recap today's finds. Well, we've had an amazing day picking on the central coast of California.
And the champagne cake was absolutely amazing.
Please subscribe to our channel. It will help us grow because we want all of you to join the journey.